I'm unashamed of my God because he loves me. He showed me that he will never ever leave me. He showed me that he will always be there for me. And when I call on his name, he'll come and see about me. So keep your head above water, never let him see you sweat. Keep your eyes on the prize, he will make a way. He is the way, he will never ever leave you hanging. He'll never leave you no forsake you. That's what he's saying. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna turn out fine. Cause I got it. So won't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on. Why don't you just smile, 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 and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving.
Y'all talking about the first venue? Did it? Yeah, the first venue over at Highland. All right. Hopefully that made y'all smile. Got everything rolling, y'all. I think I got everything rolling. Yeah, I got everything rolling. Let me set up the camera real quick, and then we're gonna get our guest on. What's up, Miss Lewis? It's a beautiful day today. I see a lot of people are going back to work. I mean, this morning was busy. Shouts out to all the bus drivers that's transporting our precious cargo. Oh yeah, people, our children going to school. Shouts out to all the bus drivers that's moving the groove, all the drivers. We appreciate y'all getting our cargoes. Let me play one more song to get this. Let me see what we're gonna give it to you. This is a new song by Dirty Diana. Very unique name. But check out how she sings. She's from Omaha, Nebraska. This song is called Give It To Me.
Push on, push on, push on. Baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, come on, give it to me, give me some, cha cha cha. So baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, push on me, cha cha cha. Ain't nobody do me like you. They can't put it down like you do. So baby, take your time. This is how you can hit. Say by this pretty thing, yeah, all I need is you. You're the one I choose. Baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, come on, give me to me, give me some, cha cha cha. So baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, push on cha cha cha. If I put my body on you, would you rock my body? Will you? Too much of me can be bad or good. You ready for that, my boo? I can intoxicate you. I'm addictive, so are you really ready? I'll never lay, yeah. I go get you, take, yeah. Baby, any day, yeah. Baby, anywhere. Boy, you know that I'm never late. I go give you, take, baby, any day. Or anywhere. Baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. Baby, come on, give it to me, give me some, cha cha cha. So baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, push on, cha cha cha. So baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, come on, give it to me, give me some, cha cha cha. So baby, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, cha cha cha. So baby, push on, cha cha cha. Out here. Push on me. Ain't nobody do me like you.
Eddie K. Tous les watts. Yeah.
All right. We're back with you. Get our guest here. Omaha, Nebraska. You know how these stars are. On nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases, all yes and predicates to introduce themselves. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and then we're gonna get right into the dialogue because he has some, incredible opportunities. If you wanna, participate in mankind's development, to increase our longevity of life for real, by participating in studies. There's a stipend also for your time. And so we want to introduce this young man because it's necessary that everyone participate in our healing. And since we're going through this pandemic, healing is even more crucial right now as we grow older. And so I want to introduce a man. You can start natural.
All right.
Let people know who you are, big brother.
Seneca Harrison, CEO of Quality Clinical Research. Been here once or twice. Back again to let people know what we're doing again. And still in the pandemic. The vaccines are rolling for adults right now. And in research, we stay ahead of what's going on. So the next stage is the kids. And so right now we are working with Moderna, and we're looking for kids under the age of 11 to help start vaccinating them. We also know that kids are possibly carriers of COVID and like to bring it home.
Okay.
And so vaccinating them is just the natural next step.
Right.
This development will be a lot slower than adults. Because we want to take our time, make sure we get it right. There's going to be multiple doses so that we can obtain the perfect dose for kids at certain ages.
Okay.
So we'll be looking for kids 11 to 6 months of age.
Interesting. So is Moderna, is that currently one of the producers for the adults?
Yeah. So Pfizer and Moderna were the two first approved for adults. We worked with Pfizer on the adult side, and Moderna contacted us, and we're working with them on the kids side.
Again, Omaha, we're talking to Seneca Harris. He's the CEO of Quality Clinical Research. They do clinical trials.
Yep.
And so right now, here in Dulles County, I just got a flyer. They're rolling out to 55 and up now.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate goal is to go to to 18?
Yep. And then 16.
And then 16?
Yep.
With the current vaccine.
Yeah. I think for not 100% sure. I think Pfizer for emergency use approved for 16 and over.
Okay.
And so as they continue going down the line, they are going to add more and more age groups, which is another benefit of participating in research. Back in July, we were vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine. So there was 400 subjects in the city of Omaha that were already vaccinated before anyone else was. And it's kind of getting the latest thing before anyone else. And the same thing with these children that they will get vaccinated way before anyone else or any other kids are approved. And then once the placebo group, it gets used for the emergency use, the placebo group will automatically get vaccinated again. Okay. And so they will still receive the vaccine faster than anyone else. So it's almost protecting the child before the rest of the city or the population will actually get their COVID vaccine.
Okay. So the vaccine that you guys are looking to test for youth 11 and under,
yeah,
are the same vaccines that's going to be used
for adults, but smaller doses because they understand we're working with kids, smaller bodies, but smaller immune system. So their doses are cut in half, quarters, and less to find that perfect dose that is for that age group.
Okay. So they're still using the same medicines.
Same medicine, just smaller dose. So, I like to address things straight up. Side effects. Yes, there's going to be side effects, which will be the known side effects, which are now. So you're going to have a slight fever. You might have muscle aches in the body. These are the same things that are going to develop in the children too. They could have COVID-like symptoms for the first 48 hours. Those are known side effects. As we continue to vaccinate more and more people. I know there's a lot of rumors and things that go on media. And that's one thing that we have to understand. This drug is going to work different in everybody differently. I mean, we know what it does for the population and the benefit of it, but you and I, the drug is going to react different. You may have a sore arm versus I may have chills and body aches. Right. Those are the side effects. We know that it lasts about 48 hours and then you're fine. Same thing with the flu vaccine or any other vaccine that you have. Those are the side effects that you're going to have.
And those are those normal based off of the body's chemical reaction.
That's I had one physician tell me that's how you know it's working. You have a reaction to it. That means your body initially is fighting and then it accepts it and it helps protect you. Okay. So you're working. It's working. You know what it's doing.
So it's not bad to have a side effect.
It's not bad to have a side effect. Now you want to monitor your side effects, right? Because you don't want them to get too severe. Okay. But like the label says, you're going to have a fever. You're going to have body aches. You may have a reaction site. Those are all known side effects. Anything outside of that, you should report back to your physician, right? Or in our case, you're already notifying us because you keep a diary every day, and we look at that diary twice a day to make sure that you're not having any side effects that are outside the range.
Okay, all right, and this is how clinical study goes.
Yes.
So individual had to take a diary.
Yep.
And so they log everything in as far as how they feel physically, as well as mentally.
Yep. So in the case of these kids, I'll take a step back. In an adult trial for COVID, the patients went out and they kept a diary for 2 months.
Okay.
And hey, I woke up this morning, I feel great. And then they will log in the afternoon. Hey, my day is fine. One of the questions are, do you feel like you are back to normal? And it's yes or no, and this is how a lot of this data is compiling this. So we know, hey, does this vaccine work?
Right.
Have you been around anyone who tested positive for COVID? If they check yes, did you have any side effects? And now we're knowing, hey, there's a known reaction. There was a known person in contact with this individual that had COVID, and this person did not contract COVID. So the same thing will happen with the kids. The kids will, the parents will keep a diary for the kids. The parents will observe the kids every day for up to 2 months. And then that diary entry will get sent to us remotely, and we're uploading that information into our system.
Okay. So you really keeping a check and balance from your side as well as from the patient side.
Yes. Your patient care is at the utmost. We track everything from blood samples to urine samples to your opinion of how well this particular drug is working for you. So if we're checking your A1C, if we're doing an asthma trial, your breathing. In the case of COVID, we're testing are you developing the antibodies? Have you contracted COVID? Have your COVID symptoms last longer than usual? Mm-hmm. All that information is gathered.
Great. Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. We're talking to Seneca Harrison of Quality Clinical Research.
Yep.
They're located in the Regency area.
Yep.
What's your particular address?
10040 Regency Circle. If you cut through Whole Foods parking lot, you can right into us.
Let's I'm gonna turn some lights on. I'm gonna So because we black in here and we try to do social media, I want to make sure that everybody see us. Gotta have some light. But in the meantime, let people know about some of your other research, studies that's going on, some of the other opportunities, and how they can qualify for even receiving a stipend for their time.
So all of our studies will have a stipend. We will have a fibromyalgia study. If you suffer from fibromyalgia, you can give us a call. We also have a obesity trial. We're looking for people who want to lose at least a minimum of 5% of their body fat. And we're developing a medication to help lose weight. We also are studying a couple migraine type medications. If you suffer from migraines, if you have five or more migraine episodes a month, give us a call. And lastly, we are doing a lot of women's health. So our first study that we're working on is sexual dysfunction. So we're looking for females who are interested in really the female Viagra version is really what we're studying.
Really, the female Viagra.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Yep. So the women probably saying, well, what the heck? Okay, we're listening now. We're listening. So go ahead, listen, women. Listen, women.
So I mean, the study will start in May. It is the same compound that Viagra, but it is in a cream form.
Okay.
You will actually get a stipend or get paid to try this medicine. You have to be in a stable relationship for 6 months.
Okay.
And then your partner will sign up together because it is a cream, so it will affect the partner and yourself. And you will keep a diary, and this is a 6 months long study. And
okay. So both the male and the female get paid?
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, these studies are fun when we get these.
That's a good study. That's a good study. I don't know. Don't get your number out yet. Don't get your number out yet. All right. Omaha, Nebraska. Now, you mentioned the you say fiber. What do you call that word again?
Fibro. Yes. So fibro is a illness where you just have chronic pain, and it's really not explained.
Is it neurological? Is it?
Some physicians think it is. There's some physicians that say, "Oh, maybe you're suffering for neuropathy." Some physician says it is fibro. If your physician has diagnosed you with fibro, then you can participate in the study.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
proper name is fibromyalgia.
Fibromyalgia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All these, medical terms. Interesting. So right now, when does that study start?
That study is going on right now.
Okay.
Yep. That study's going on right now. We will also have a study for healthy females from the age of 18 and 49. And what they're looking at is combining the Tdap vaccine and Strep B vaccine. If a woman knows that she wants to be pregnant in the future, then this is a great vaccine to get right now before they get pregnant, because usually they give it to them at some form of their pregnancy.
I mean, what is that vaccine for? So all women that's trying to get pregnant got to have that?
At some point, they will get this vaccine, yes.
So why? What's the purpose of it?
So that they don't pass it down to their baby.
Pass what down?
Tdap or Strep B.
Oh, that's a disease?
Yeah.
I never heard of them.
Strep B, yeah.
So interesting. So is that like normal for everybody that gets that, regardless when they come to the hospital?
OBs or their physician will give them one of these vaccines. Yes, that's normal vaccine for pregnant women.
Interesting. Does that disease do? What does that disease do? Especially if more poor women probably don't get that vaccine, probably, right?
So I won't speak too much on it because my OBGYN is taking care of a lot of that.
Okay,
so
being an OB. Is a word up? We ain't going out there.
I will have to bring her in so she can explain everything.
Because
because getting into women's health is something new for us, and so I'm learning.
Got to bring some women here. Got to bring some women here.
I won't even speak on that because that's nowhere near my background.
Good.
But women's health is something new that we're branching into.
Great.
Because it's underserved. Our women are our backbone of the community, and it's underserved, and a lot of our physicians says, hey, let's start branching into women's health. So
sounds good. I mean, the women actually, they keep us alive, because they feed us and they nurture us, and that's why I said no more microwave. They're killing us, women, killing us. So no, the women are they create the longevity of their family based off of her love. That's why it's called Winning Women Wednesday, y'all.
And I tell Mike, hey, I come from a long line of strong women, and so they're our backbones.
Without a doubt, man.
They're our backbones. So
you say you lost your mother earlier this year. I lost my mother a couple of years ago, and the reason why I started the show because of the passing of my mother. And so I always, we always want to wish condolence, to those that have always lost someone or just lost someone. And everyone grieves differently, but I would just want to encourage you, if you lost someone, that person expect you to be great. They expect you to step your game up. You know what I mean? They don't expect you to be depressed and down. Of course, you're gonna be crying. I cry on here all the time. They call me the crying DJ now. But I'm letting you know that they want you to step your game up. And so that's what I've done. I stepped my game up. So I know my mama up there talking to God, said, yeah, look at my son. Yeah, look at my son. You know what I mean? Step your game up. Definitely. They got expectations. Yes, my daddy up there, look at my son, So Seneca, let the people, I don't want to give your number out because I'm trying to get first in line on I'm trying to get first in line.
We'll save you a spot.
Save a spot. So but seriously, the young people vaccine for the coronavirus, that's happening. Is that currently happening right now? Are you enrolling?
Middle of April. We're forming a list right now. Right now we have a list of 60 people or 60 parents. I think we're at 80 kids. And so it is going to be a first come, first serve. And I'll be honest with you, I was really shocked how the community is like, and we haven't even advertised. This is the first time I'm speaking about this publicly, that we are actually participating in this trial. And it's just kind of word of mouth that people are hearing that, hey, we are the only location in Omaha and in Nebraska that will be performing this research for Moderna. And so a lot of people are calling. I don't know how they get in our number, but the list is forming. So if you do want to get on the list, definitely give us a call.
Without a doubt. Well, it's called, as John Lewis would say, he said, good trouble. I said, good gossip. This is good gossip. Go on, spread. Go on, tell it. Go on, tell the people. Good gossip. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with good gossip. And obviously, that pharmaceutical company trusts in your business. And so, again, it's a Black-owned business, minority-owned business. And if the major pharmaceutical company from around the world can support a brother right here in West Omaha, in Regency, why can't we? Why can't we? And so that's why I wanted to acknowledge, because I've been knowing Seneca for a while. Our sons play basketball. I coached our sons, and but we have families, and so we our children brought us together, and now business is bringing us together.
Definitely.
And so that's a great cycle. And so let's build those relationships that maybe we started a few years ago, and catch up with people and see what they're actually doing, and see how you can collaborate. All right. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want to acknowledge the women in our lives. There is a study for women for Viagra, and the pandemic's been around, and so
The birthing rate's been low, though.
the birth rate's been low.
Yeah, the birthing rate's been low. They thought we would have a surge. And,
Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe because there's not a lot of married couples.
yeah, that could be true.
And then people are single, and a lot of people getting divorced, and people are isolated, so they're afraid to get, said, I don't know who you've been with. I don't know who you've been with.
Well, you got to remember, you got to be in a monogamous relationship for 6 months.
Okay.
To be in this study.
So
there's no age group. I mean, you can come. There's no age limit.
Ain't no age limit? Oh, man. Okay. Teenagers stay away. No teenagers. Leave the spots open for the elderly. Without a doubt. They got all these stuff going on, man. Hey, we're going to have a show specifically on that because, that's kind of like, I don't know if it's a taboo, but it's a sensitive subject where, especially for men, especially it's hard for men to talk about, what's going on with them on a physical level. So today I'm gonna talk about it, y'all. Yesterday I was telling the truth. I'm 55, no jive. I'm 55. I'm 56 in the mix. And so if you're gonna be 56 in the mix, you got to be in the mix. And so I'm going to the doctor today because I've been feeling like a consistent pain. And so I want to encourage everyone to, go get a checkup. You know how Black men are. We died the earliest. I ain't trying to die. Lord, 30 more, 40 more years, 40, me barking with you. And so if you feeling like a pain, usually I go to health fairs, but this last year we haven't been able to go to health fairs. Yeah. And so I know we haven't, especially Black men in particular, have been going to the doctor. Period. I know we're scared of this vaccine. I know they did us wrong. I know we on the plantation. I know but oh man, I don't know. We got to have some faith.
I like to, I get that a lot, man. Seneca, how are you working on this vaccine?
And you're Black, and you're Black,
and that's what I like to tell people. I'm Black. I've already been vaccinated with Moderna.
Okay.
And my side effects, I'm not going to lie, I was laid in my bed for about 24 hours. I had the chills, the fever. My wife, nothing. Half of my staff, nothing. And so I was just one of those unique person who happened to have the side effects.
Right.
But we also got to learn from our past and our history.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's been wrongdoing in research, but what we have learned from that and what has come out are different rules and regulations. For instance, you can drop out of a study anytime, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Before you even sign up for a research study, we will hand you a pamphlet and it will tell you everything we know about that drug, what's going to happen to you, who you need to call if you have any side effects.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 24-hour number that you call. There's a hotline from the pharmaceutical company you can call. They also have what they call the IRB, which is Internal Review Board, that you can call if you don't like the way my staff is handling you. There's so much regulation that has come from like the Tuskegee Airmen situation, or the New York syphilis, or not syphilis, but sterilization trial. There's so much stuff that's come out that had made clinical research a very safe and willing, what's the word for it? Easy for it to participate.
Okay.
Because if you get into the study, I don't recommend it, but we've had patients who came in and got their 2 shots and then we can't find them anymore. They dropped off the planet. We know we got used to get the vaccine.
Are you gonna get used?
Yeah.
I mean, you from the hood.
But we do our due diligence. We call. We send a certified letter. We made sure that we followed up on everyone that may have fallen off in our eyes. I don't recommend that because it was still an experimental drug, and you should have the care, which will probably be better care than your own physician, because we watch you day in and day out on all your diary entries and stuff like that.
Right.
But we know that happens. That's your right to participate in the research, to drop out anytime. It's your right to question everything we do.
Right.
It's your right to ask the physician, and that physician should be able to answer you. The same thing with my staff. If they can't, then you have the right to say, give me someone who can. But everyone in my office will give you the proper right answer for any question you have.
Right. Well, we got one. Miss Clater says she had her both shots and no side effects.
Yes.
Thankful.
Yes.
So everyone reacts different.
Everyone reacts different, and that's, I think that's the fear. We hear the negative side, but we don't hear like this comment here. No side effects. That's wonderful. That means
I know she's littler than you. She's smaller than you.
Yeah. That's
so
awesome.
She had no side effects, but
I'm 6'2", 280, 290.
And you had to go to bed.
And I was in the bed crying like a baby, asking for my mama. So it affects everyone different.
Right.
I mean, a 100-pound woman versus, a 300-pound man. I mean, it's just different.
Interesting.
It's just all the genetic makes up in your body.
And this is why, clinical trials are so important. So we can get a variance like the virus, a variance of mankind, because you need Asians, you need Black, you need Native Americans, you need white, because we do have some physiological differences. Is that correct?
Yes. There's, and I try to tell people, there's black box warnings for different hypertension medicine or high blood pressure medicine for African Americans. Now, if we all participated in every trial, that would be caught up front. That would not be in your doctor's shelves right now. And so that's why it's important for us to come out, especially this vaccine, Asians, Black, Hispanics, white, everyone to participate so that we know this vaccine 100% works. Pfizer, Moderna, I can speak on those two because I worked on them. They had a great representation of all the race in their trials. They recruited over 44,000 people across the globe, which is unheard of. I always tell people, in the research world, we're sitting back applauding ourselves, like, man, we did this in record time. We followed every step. We got all the FDA behind us, and society's like, hold up, we ain't taking that. You did it too fast. Well, what did you want us to wait? 3 years and everyone's
has the process been slowed up in the past? Because we listen to politicians, regulations, and et cetera, which slows down the process. You went through the same process, but it was quicker. Was it quicker based off of you had less regulations?
It's quicker because the funding was there.
The funding.
And on top of that, the government, FDA, was dedicated to this. So what happens is there's 3 phases in the clinical trial. You have your first phase, which is proof of concept. They get the idea, they test it on a small number of people. Then they have to either go raise more funding, or the FDA says, you know what, it's on our list. We'll get to you in 6 to 8 months. Okay. So right there, the study is just on hold for the next 6 to 8 months until the FDA can come and review it and say, okay, move on to phase 2.
Okay.
And then it's the same thing. 6 to 8 months after phase 2. And then phase 3 happens, they get approval, and then it waits another 6 to 8 months to get the final approval by the FDA. Well, the FDA is 100% dedicated to the vaccination and treatment of COVID. So they have a whole team that's just sitting there waiting for data to come in, and they're reviewing it real time.
Okay.
And so if you can eliminate the money and the regulation, meaning regulation of sitting, waiting for the FDA to review you, not passing over anything. They're just sitting, waiting to review, and everyone's in line. Things go a lot faster, and you can get things done in a year, 9 months of what we did. It just speeds up the whole process.
So, so in reality, this can become a norm.
It can, to a certain point. This is a pandemic. It's all hands on deck. Everyone is ready.
But again, cancer has been killing a lot of people. Why can't we get all hands on deck? Because my best friend I still visit his grave. He died at 20 something. Yeah. That's over 20 some years ago. Why can't we get all hands on deck?
I would say it should be. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you. Right. I will start a study in phase 1. and a year or two later, I'm getting contacted by the pharmaceutical company. Hey, you remember us? We're ready for phase 2 now. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that study.
Right.
You know, we were done with the first part, and
Right.
I think it should be. I would love to see medicine been develop in a year, 9 months, and getting out to the patients that need it right away.
Right.
I don't like this long process, you know, but that's how we move. Now, do I think it's going to speed up? I think we kind of, the world is, and especially the U.S. is kind of looked at it and like, hold up, why are we taking so long on some of this stuff? You know, like you mentioned,
right,
cancer drugs. Why are we taking, 5-6 years to develop a drug? We probably can do it in half that time.
Right.
And so I know the FDA is not always going to be readily available to sit back and wait, but on some of this stuff, you're going to see more and more medicine, what we're calling fast tracking.
Okay.
We're not cutting corners. Believe me, the FDA can walk in my office any day and review any of my data. So we have to be audit ready every day.
Okay.
And so that's, I call it double Dutch mode. We're ready. We're ready for anybody to come in. The drug company or pharmaceutical company, they can come in anytime. And actually Pfizer and Moderna, they've been in 3 or 4 times to look over our data, just at different time points. Once we reach a certain enrollment cap, they come in and say, okay, let's clean your data. Let's review everything, make sure everything is proper.
Okay, cool. So there's just checks and balance everywhere.
There's checks and balance everywhere. I mean, you're working with, at that time, an experimental drug, and you're working with the human population. You don't want anything to go wrong.
Interesting. Any other questions out there from the community? Because I know we got some concerns, but we have an expert in the house. Let me see. Right, they said cure for cancer will be in 5 years. That's one of the comments from Jean-Pierre. So if you guys got any comments, any questions, we're talking to the CEO of Quality Clinical Research, Seneca Harrison. They do clinical trials, clinical studies. They're going to be open up a study for young people 11 and under, 6 months to 11. Is that correct?
Yep.
For the corona vaccine, they're going to be giving it at smaller doses. It's the same medicine. Again, the children are not going to get any different medicine from the adults. They're just going to get smaller doses. If you want to get your young person involved in the study, Seneca, where do they need to call?
Give us a call, 402-934-0044. You can visit our website, qcromaha.com, and we're on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Just give us a call if you want to. All my staff who answer the phone, they can answer any questions. We can also either send information to you, so you can call us, say, hey, can you send me what we call the informed consent, which is the document that every patient signed. Even the kids, if they're over the age of 5, they will even have to sign this document, because we don't want any parents forcing their kid to get this vaccine. They have to be willing to give their consent to.
Okay. Child said, Mama, I want no shot.
Yeah. So we know we're going to run into a lot. We don't want those shots.
I already know. I don't want no shot. I'm 55. I had to psych myself out. It was only last for 5 seconds. The pain only lasts for 5 seconds. You can do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Omaha, Nebraska, the birds of blessed again. We're talking to Seneca Harrison. He is the CEO of QCR.
Yep. QCR.
Quality Research, Clinical Research. Yep. And so he's located out in the Regency area. If you want to participate in any of the studies, just give him a call. Give him a call to make sure you get on the list. And ultimately, for those that are really skeptical, it seems like the clinical trial will be the best approach, because you're going to get
top-notch care.
Top-notch care.
You watched over.
Watched over. You have a log. you'll see all the side effects up front based off of, because they obviously they did a pre-study before they're doing like I said, the next phase where they open it to a wider population. And so it seemed like it's a lot safer. If you have a reaction, you have someone right there to make sure that you're getting the best treatment on earth, basically.
Yep. Doctors are there waiting, ready for anyone who has a concern, just needs to talk to someone and says, hey, you know, how long is this going to last? How much, you know, it's 24 hours now. I still have body chills. What do I need to do?
Okay.
We're going to take care of you because you're in our research study. You know, not discouraging anyone. You need to go get vaccinated. You know, it's just not approved for kids. I'm not vaccinating adults right now. We have moved on to the kids, which is the next phase of getting rid of this pandemic that we're in.
Okay. Now, we talked about the fibro. I like that fibro.
Fibromyalgia.
Fibromyalgia study. That's going to be coming up in
That's
May.
actually going on right now.
Right now?
Yeah, you can call now and talk to one of our research coordinators. You know, that's another thing that you will see in my office is very diverse. I have African Americans, I have Hispanics, and I have Caucasians in my office. You know, we understand sometimes you want to come in and you want to see someone that looks like you.
Right.
And, you know, ask that question. Is this safe? You know, I get that all the time. Is this safe?
You're the brother.
I get it all the time.
And they probably don't know you to even CEO.
No, and a lot of times they don't. They see me in the hallway because I wear scrubs. I get in there and I like to see patients too. But that comfort to say, you know, is this safe? Would you do this? And all my coordinators and doctors will be able to answer that question to you truthfully and honestly.
Excuse me. I got a comment from Miss June. I heard the Moderna is the least effective way. I mean, let me see. Let me get my glass off, man. Let me read this right. I heard that Moderna is the least effective way. Is it only given in North Omaha? Is that true?
No. So the state is getting allocated certain amount as it's coming through.
Okay.
So, you know, like for instance, I worked on Pfizer all summer of 2020 and into the fall, and I got Moderna. So, you know, it's whatever the state has the abundance are the most of. Pfizer is 95% effective. Moderna is 94.5% effective. Johnson & Johnson is 65% effective, but 80% for passing on COVID. The other ones, I'm not 100% sure. I know those three. Okay. So if I had to get a vaccine, it would either be Pfizer or Moderna if I could. Okay. And so reason why you're seeing Moderna in North Omaha is because that's what the state has the most of.
Okay. So, I mean, so they're giving Moderna everywhere?
Everywhere, yes. Okay. Yes, right. They're giving Moderna everywhere because that is what the state has. Once the state runs out of that and they get more Pfizer or they get more Johnson & Johnson, they're going to start distributing whatever there is. Pfizer, Moderna is 2 shots. Johnson & Johnson is 1 shot.
Okay. And we do have Phil Rooney. He comes in and he talks about the protocol on how the vaccine comes to the state and then how it's allocated to those that are responsible for giving those shots. And they had to follow a stringent protocol. So it does not get into anyone's hands that doesn't have the proper license, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll never get it, and you'll never see it. It's supposed to go through to the right change as far as medical personnel.
You know, I always tell people if you have the ability to get it. No matter which one it is, get it and make sure you go back for your second one, especially for Moderna and Pfizer. I know Johnson & Johnson is a single shot. I'm not sure how much the state has of either one of these. so I won't speak on that. But I will say, if you have the ability to get it, get it. I got it because I work with COVID positive patients too.
Right.
But we're not sure. I think I seen something on the TV the other day where there's some countries that are not going to allow you in if you haven't been vaccinated.
Interesting.
I want to go on vacation.
Yeah.
I want to go to the islands. I want some heat.
Yeah.
I don't want to worry about 24 inches of snow we had a couple months back. Right. I want to lay on the beach with a little cocktail. And if vaccinate gets me there, then I'm going to do that.
Oh yeah, life in the city. So
and that's another thing I didn't mention. If you know anyone who have tested positive for COVID in the last 4 days, give us a call too, because we still have our treatment center open. And so if there's no need to sit in your house and suffer, come and see us. We can help you out.
Okay, cool. What are some of the other studies that you have going on right now that people can take advantage of?
We have chronic migraines. We have 2 trials going on for that. We have
currently right now?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Migraines.
Yep. So if you have more than 5 migraine headache days in a month, you will qualify for this particular study. There's some more inclusion, exclusion that you have to qualify, but that's the main one. You must have 5 or more headache days during the course of a month. We spoke of fibromyalgia. Mm-hmm. The next ones that we will have is the kids vaccine that will start in mid-April. We also have female sexual dysfunction, which will happen in mid-April. I'm trying to remember my list. We have obesity. If you want to 5% of your body weight, it's an oral medicine that will promote weight loss. Then that's pretty much it. We're still heavily loaded with COVID treatment type stuff. So
okay. Now, as far as the obesity, you say people got to be willing to lose 5%. So if they weigh 100 pounds, 5% is 5 pounds.
Well, you have to have a BMI over 35.
Okay.
So
I don't know what that is.
So you have to be on the obesity line or spectrum.
Okay. All right. So
like for me, 6'2", 290, I'll qualify.
Okay. Right.
So then what we'll do is, this is a 2-year-long study. You'll have a dietitian that will help you with your diet and exercise program. You'll meet with our physicians. The first 14 weeks, you'll meet once a week. The goal is to lose that 5%, and then you will officially roll into the study for the next 18 months. And then you will take this oral medicine and see how much weight you will lose.
Okay. So anyone out there that is struggling with weight, you're going to actually have a personal dietitian, personal trainer, but also you're going to have personal doctors that will monitor your progress. And so people are doing it all kinds of ways in regards to losing weight, for doing surgery, to exercise, to taking supplements. And so
problem with this one, I'm only allowed 10 patients.
Ooh, 10. Oh.
So
the big people are we're gonna reserve this for y'all. So we want to create some incredible stories for y'all families. Yes. So if you know someone that they need to improve their health for the longevity of their family, please guide them. Please guide them, without a doubt. That's a love thy neighbor move, without a doubt. Seneca, give you a number out. Anything else that we didn't discuss this morning that we will make sure that we get across? And then after that, I want to talk about some myths. That's going on. You know how the 411 in the hood.
Phone number is 402-934-0044. Visit our website, qcromaha.com. And like I said, QCR Omaha on Facebook and all your social media platforms. And just get that vaccine. Help us all out. Let's get back to the normal.
Okay. All right. So right now, currently the Moderna is what you have taken thus far. You feel good. 24 hours of side effect, but right now you feel good, feel confident.
Feel awesome. I that back in beginning of February.
Okay.
and I had COVID in July. So I know some people are always a little skeptical because, hey, I already had COVID, I already had the antibodies. I don't need the vaccine. You need the vaccine. Before I took my vaccine, I did a antibody test, and I still had antibodies from having COVID back in July of 2020. And so I still got my vaccine.
Okay.
So
you got double protection.
I always tell people I'm the safest person on the planet.
Okay. Now, the young people study is going to start, you said, next month. How long is that study going to last?
That will go 18 months.
Oh, 18 months?
Yeah, so we will follow these kiddos for 18 months.
Is there a limit of young people that's going to be admitted to the study?
Right now, over the U.S., they're going to look for 6,000 kids.
6,000?
Yeah, and so it's how many people we can enroll until they meet that 6,000 cap.
Okay.
So we're kind of projected to be around 100 and 150 kids.
Okay.
You can enroll multiple kids in a family.
Okay.
I think they said up to 4 in
Okay.
a family. But there will be a stipend paid for it. I'm not 100% sure what that is. It's around 100, maybe a little bit higher than that. But yeah, there's definitely.
Great. Any more questions on social media? If you guys got a question out in the audience, our phone number is 402-763-6781, 402-763-6781. If you got a question from my man Seneca, let me see. June said, thanks for clarifying. We appreciate it. Any other questions? You. I think we've been thorough this morning. Have you heard any especially being a black man and they don't know your position, have you heard any myths from yourself that you want to say, no, that ain't real, they lying? I don't know.
Microchips, and I think that's the biggest one. This injection have microchips or some kind of tracking device. It is almost clear. When you get your vaccine, ask them to look at it. They should be able to show you clear subjects, unless they're on some space age stuff that I don't know about.
Right.
There was no microchips when we're vaccinated people. We're pulling from out of a valve. I don't know. I know the dose that we were providing, and there's no microchips in it. I always tell people, if you're worried about being tracked, then you need to get rid of your cell phone.
Right, right,
because that's tracking you more than anything else.
And in reality, because if you look at a needle is very, very small.
Yeah, yep. We're using a very, very small needle.
Yeah, so
I mean,
and I heard was that nanotechnology, but it's not. Yeah. It's not that small.
Yeah, no, and I've heard just some crazy stuff.
So there's no chips in the vaccine.
No, there's no chips in the vaccine.
No chips in the vaccine. No chips in the vaccine. I just want to get that across. Yep. That's myth number one. No chips in the vaccine.
The other one, they're going to be able to turn a switch on, and we're going to turn into zombies. Either the switch hasn't been turned on yet. I'm not a zombie. All 400 of my patients are not zombies.
Right.
And I always joke back with that one. I guess I'd rather be a zombie than running around living in a sewer.
Right.
We all seen Walking Dead.
So. Okay. And then where is the switch that they're going to turn on? Where is the switch?
What was another good one? And then it's just, I heard a lot of sad stories, and we had an older lady in, and she came and got her vaccine from us to participate in the trial. She was really, as she looked at it, she said, as an American, this is my job. This is my duty to do that. She went home and told her children, and her children believed in all the rumors that were on Facebook and withheld her from coming to one of her grandkids' birthday parties. And because they were afraid that she was vaccinated with this COVID vaccine, it was going to do something to her and spread to the kids. And so it was that kind of hurt, because
Right.
her heart was in the right place.
Right.
And social media has shined a light on her children to make them think a certain way about this vaccine,
Right.
which is sad. I hear a lot of those stories, but also I hear, hey, I was able to see my grandkids faster.
Right.
Hey, I went to go see my dad because I was vaccinated. I had my vaccination card. Those are what keeps me helping develop
Right.
medicine. I mean, if it's not COVID, on the joking side, hey, we're helping sexual dysfunction.
Right.
Are we helping asthma? Are we helping diabetes or obesity? That's why I got into this industry.
Okay, because you want to help mankind.
Yes.
And then also, I just wanted to, and that's a great story because we talked about Winning Women Wednesday. We acknowledge women because of all the intangible abuse that they receive, and that's just one example. The young lady have a great heart, and her children turn their back. And so let's remember why we exist. I mean, you don't have to exist. And sometimes we're harder on our parents because they're not perfect. And so let's remember you wouldn't exist without them, those imperfect people that you so-called want to put down. And so remember, those imperfect people birthed you. You would not exist. And so let's remember, because my mama was not perfect, my father was not perfect, but they were my heroes because they made sure that I can be as perfect as I can be. See the difference? And so we gotta start loving thy neighbor, or you won't get the X on your door. You won't survive this, because love is a part of the survival in regards to making good decisions on your health. And so stress is an element also. And so let's remember our family members. I got a chance to hang out with my family yesterday. Shouts out to my nephew Dupree, turned 14. You think he growing up? He's still little. You know what I mean? 14, but he feeling good, And so he talking about going to high school. He looking forward to him going to high school. You know what I mean? And then I seen a young, I seen all my and that's my great nephew. I'm getting older, man.
It's crazy, isn't
it? Yeah. It's my great nephew. And so I got a chance to see family and hang out with family, man. So like you said, it's good to be, back in the saddle again. And so let's remember our family and show a little bit more love and a little bit more gratitude for the things that you don't know what they're going to. Brother Seneca, is there anything else that we need to encourage? Anything from the Black man perspective? Because right now, Black people are still skeptical on taking the vaccine. So there's no chip in it. This is not an experiment.
it's not a government experiment.
It's not another government experiment. So and I'm juggling with it too. They just opened up my age category. I did get a flyer, and here at the Boss, we are a community radio station. We are a research radio station, similar to Brother Seneca. They actually do the research for real. We do it on a conscious level. And so I got a flyer, and so we're gonna pass on information because our goal is to make sure that we pass on information so you can make the wisest decisions for you. And so there's going to be a vaccine clinic. Anyone 55 of age or above is going to be at Girls Inc., 2811 North 45th Street. Is going to be this Saturday, March the 27th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you want to get vaccinated, and like I said, they're dropping the age down to 55. So I meet the qualification now. You need to call 402-444-3400. You can call that number and they'll appointment. So that way you don't have to wait in line. Again, this Saturday, Girls Inc., 2811 North 45th Street. If you're 55 and above, you can go get your COVID vaccine shot. They have a clinic at Girls Inc. 402-444-3400. That's 340. And that's going down. We will have Phil Rooney coming this Friday to give us another update on the latest stats here in Dutch County. I mean, the numbers have gotten better, without a doubt. And so right now, the trials are going to be moving to young people, 6 months to 11 years old. They're going to be getting the same vaccine as the adults, but at smaller doses. And so we don't want to put out any misnomers or falsehoods. It's the same vaccine. It's not nothing new.
Nothing new.
Okay.
Same vaccine.
All right. Omaha, we're gonna take a break. My man Seneca, he's all dressed up. He's about to go save a life. Again, before we get out of here, they do have female clinical trials. I know the females. We got a lot of females on here looking, and because they got the Viagra for the men. They said the men got the.
One tidbit about that. I think there's 10 FDA approved men erectile dysfunctions medicine. There's 2 for female.
2?
Yeah.
So we need some more studies.
There needs more. So I mean, I always encourage the women to come out and help, so you have the equal amount of medication, because we know all medicine doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So the more that are available out, this is how you help develop the availability.
So man, this is a good study. Now, so even though the medicine is for the woman, it'll help the man indirectly.
Yes, it's Seneca. I mess it up all the way. But since it's a cream and it's applied, it will affect the men.
Okay.
And so, it's a double whammy, I guess.
Okay, double whammy. Okay. Without a doubt. Hey, so women, if you want to get some love back in some spice back in your life, oh yeah, and you want to be studied at the same time, oh yeah, well, you can get to write the diary
and get paid. Don't forget, you get paid to really have sex.
Paid to make love. Paid to make love. Okay, we're gonna say it out. You get paid to make love. 2 feet in, 2 feet in. All right, hey, reserve me a spot, man. Reserve me a spot. All right, Omaha, Nebraska. See, we think about y'all women. It's Winning Women Wednesday. See, y'all winning women. We're gonna bring some spice back in your life, back into your life. We gotta raise the birth population, man. I don't know. We gotta raise it up. So if anyone having problems, because especially from the male perspective, they don't want to talk about it because it's embarrassing. I guess. Well, it's normal.
It is normal. I mean, at some point, every man's going to go through it. It just depends on your age.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, fellas, if it's normal, we all going through it. Sign up for the study. If your woman not with you, sign her up.
She has to give her consent. You just can't trick her in.
Sign her up, y'all. Sign her up. Maybe we
go there. Hey, we're going to the doctor.
Maybe we're going to go to the store, and next thing you know, QCR at the front door. I thought we were going to the store. We at the store, baby. All right. Omaha, Nebraska, the Birds of Bluffs. Again, today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you to be purposeful on acknowledging the women in your life, from your daughter to your great. No matter if they're your teacher or your preacher. We want you, if they've had a positive effect on your life, acknowledge them and let them know that you're thinking about them. All right? Be purposeful today. It is 8:16. We're going to take a musical break real quick, and then I'm going to be right back with you. All right? We might pop in a video. And since, This song is called "I Am a Legend," and we all legends, y'all. Boss with me.
Appreciate you.
I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm like Bruce Lee. When I enter the dragon, girl, I'm like Tech 9. When I enter, I'm like Spike Lee, cause I do the right thing. Boy, I'm like Chief Keef, cause I'm gang. I am just like Malcolm, get it by any means. I am just like Martin Luther, even though I'm a king. I am Huey P. Newton, I'm black, I know I got the power. I am Hannibal Lecter, all these beats I devour. I am Wiz Khalifa, I've been smoking back to back. I am just like you, I've been getting to the bag. I am just like me, I feel like ain't nobody better. I am just like Flame, what you know about what I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a
Yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm perfection. How you gonna kill me? Nigga, I'm the weapon. I ain't worried about your killers. I ain't worried about your hitters. I'm worried about money and how we gon' get it. I'm rich, you rich. I'm full of them bags. I'm just like Hawk. I'm known to smash. I crash the beats. I stump the streets. I'm just like August. I'm known for heat. Fresh out the pot. I'm dripping with salt. Key to the whip. I'm known to take off. The squad, the team, we all go off. But I'm totally dancing. And I hold to the bottom.
I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a legend. You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a
fully melanated, black power fists in the sky. Captivate the mass when I speak. Every head bow indigenous, glorified king, oh precious man child. Blackfoot, color of copper, I came from the dirt. Legendary, mine in the sky, my body's mother earth. Walked through the valley of death and came out a king. Joseph, they ain't cut from my cloth, I sold so many dreams. I'm in the den with the lions, now they calling me Daniel. I went to sleep as a peasant, I woke up as a pharaoh. No longer will I walk, I'm riding on a camel. Zulu warrior, bow and arrow, eyes on the spirit.
You and me and not the same chick. Bloodline again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a legend. If I'm off, legend, I'm a legend. You and me again, I'm off. Okay, I'm a king. I'm a legend. If I die right now, I'm off. Legend, I'm a
TNT. Let's fade on the keys.
We the people that rise, we the people that hustle, we the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know. Ain't no peace when police killing in these streets. Ain't no love, and it ain't no drug that's gonna change how it be. And at night I hear the shooting, cause it wake me out my sleep. Damn, another brother died cause of crooked police. We the people gotta speak, gotta rise up out the seat. Don't nobody really care, a brother die about every week. More killing from your brothers than the police. COP 12 one time and Blue Street. Supposed to protect the peace, but you act like our enemy. Run up on us with your pistols and put us down on our knees. Then you search us, don't find nothing, and still don't want us to leave. You start shooting like it's a people that rise. We the people that hustle. People that we the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
We the people they call savages, recreating our images as primitive. When slavery days made it definitive, based on race, what a disgrace. Man, that's ridiculous. It still ain't changing. It's sad to say. We gotta live through this. Living under tyranny, under guise of democracy, where people have a voice. So people living in poverty. Our hoods are still the same, where it's nothing but broken property. And jobs don't pay enough. More money comes from more robbery. Solution is to put us in prison, never to listen. Not understanding the issue, problems nobody fixing. They try and hold us down, and still my brothers uplifted, cause they blind to our struggle, but we got vision. T-Bone.
We the people that rise. We the people that hustle. We the people that struggle. We the people that fight for it. We the people that work. We the people that hurt. We the people that live. We the people survive. We the people that stand up. We the people that try. We the people that give. We the people that hope. We the people that want peace, but we the people that know.
Oh yeah, we the people, y'all. Without a doubt, we gotta participate. We got to participate. Oh yeah, the freedom continues. You listen to 95.7 The Boss, y'all. It is 8:23. We just had my man Seneca Harrison, man. QCR, Quality Clinical Research. They're doing all types of trials over there right now. Fibromyalgia. I think I got that. They're going to be doing a obesity study. They're going to be doing a study on young people for the coronavirus from 6 months to 11 years old. And then also they're going to be doing a study on women sexual dysfunction, similar to what they've been doing for men. If you want to participate, make sure you give QCR a call, QCR.com, and they can get you in the study. What's up, man? Brother Evans, Brother Anderson, Miss Cooper, good morning, good morning. Again, it's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a wet day, so be careful as you travel today. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you to be purposeful on acknowledging the women in your lives, from your daughter to your great-great. Again, shouts out to all the boxing academies, all the boxing clubs, in particularly B&B Boxing Academy. They're taking several fighters, I think about 9 fighters, down to the national championships in Louisiana. We pray for their safe travel and a safe return, because they driving down. And then we pray they have a safe and successful tournament. And so if you got young fighters down there from all the other boxing clubs, great luck to you guys also. Again, I want to say happy birthday to all the birthday people. And then also we want to wish condolence for those that have lost someone. We gotta cut out here a little bit early today. Had a meeting with the Macy tribe yesterday, with the Omaha tribe yesterday. We're gonna be doing a ribbon cutting probably in 2 weeks. They're planning a major celebration. Like I said, this is a blessing. It's a historic what we've been able to accomplish. And it took a collective. You said, what's the link to the women defunct? This called QCR, and they can get you involved in that study. Quality clinical research. You can go there, and they can get you all the information on the women's sexual dysfunction study that they're going to be having, and it's for the man and the woman. You know, woman got to include the man in it, so it can bring some spice back in life, without a doubt. At the same time. So again, it's 8/27. It's my birthday this weekend. Shouts out to people that got birthdays. We really haven't been able to celebrate birthdays in almost a year, almost 2 years now. But we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna be doing something for real. We're gonna have to. Things are getting back to normal. Of course, you got to continue to practice social distance, great hygiene, wear your mask. The mask mandate is still going on until May, without a doubt. Again, I want to thank the Macy tribe. Macy, Nebraska, the Omaha Reservation, Omaha Indian Reservation, for believing in a kid from North Omaha. So for all my native brothers and sisters, because during my journey, I found out that my great grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee. I just had a chat yesterday with my man, with John Payton, and we talked about enrollment or claiming your descendancy from a particular tribe. And so if you have a descendant, and that's why I always say that we got to give it up to our ancestors. We got to respect our ancestors. We got to know where we come from. And if we are descendants from Native Americans, then we can claim our birthright. And if that particular tribe have resources, then you are able, you will qualify for those same resources. And so it's not as my brother John said, it's not like an eighth or half or 3/4. It's not like that no more. All you have to prove right now that you have a bloodline from a particular tribe, and then you petition to be part of that tribe, your actual bloodline. And so we'll talk more about that also. This has been a unique journey on finding the roots of my family are on the plantation. My original great who originally came over here in the slave slips, I don't know who that person is. And so, no, I haven't done a DNA test. I don't know. It says I heard some pros and cons about the DNA test. I know some people have done a DNA test, and I know they caught some criminals for that DNA test, and I ain't worried about that. But I wonder where else they can do with it. I wonder if they can plant your DNA somewhere else and frame you for a crime. So we got to look at that also when you give your DNA out. So let's be conscientious as we, live life. It's important that we know where we come from. And I know being Black Americans, it's going to be tough because Our names were taken from us. Our religion, everything was taken from us. My original name is not King. I come from the King plantation. I come from the King plantation, just like you probably came from the Brown plantation or the White plantation. So if you're a Black American, we are unique. We are very unique because we still on the plantation. Based off of the statistics that were just given to me, right now in a juvenile jails, 81% of those that are locked up are African. Those from the African diaspora that are Black males. 81% of the youth that are locked up right now are Black males. 81%. Do you understand that, Omaha? The Burbs, the Bluffs. Black people only represent 10% of the population, but we represent 81% of those that are incarcerated. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. We should not be happy with that as a society. And I blame everyone. Everyone has to step up. Fathers have to step up, but also mothers have to step up in relinquishing that they need a male to help guide these males. We got to stop keeping our children from males because of some personal, some unforgiving type of behavior that you guys exhibit, but all you're doing is hurting a child. You hear it all. You hear from, I hear from that more, and this is Winning Women Wednesday, so we're gonna talk about women. I hear from the more that perspective. Even we hear grandmothers talk about what their sons go through with their women. So why aren't y'all older women teaching these younger women how to behave when they have children? No one's, I mean, everybody think y'all perfect. No one's perfect. I mean, I mean, God ordains that the elderly for counsel and the women should be counseling younger women to check their attitude out the door and let their children see their father. If you can't get along, then don't get along. The children always should be first over parents' disagreements. So we got a lot of women keeping children from their fathers because they mad at their fathers. And then you got some men that taking care of their children. They're doing the same thing. But this is a vicious cycle of conquer and divide. Do you guys understand? And in particular, the Black community, because this happens on a wide scale in Black communities. I mean, it was done on purpose through legislation, through Jim Crow laws that they separated the Black man from the Black woman. It's done by welfare laws. You can't have the Black man in the house. If you do, you're going to lose your welfare check. You're going to lose your housing. There's still laws on the book right now to separate the Black man and the Black woman. Right now. And now it affects everyone. If you're poor, I don't care if you're poor white, poor Mexican, poor Black, they're going to separate you from the man. So we got a lot of fatherless children, don't have no attachment. Everything is detached. No one wants to have responsibility. Everybody want to point blame at someone else. But we're doing it to ourselves. We got to have some self-healing and some self-responsibility. And so since this is Winning Women Wednesday, we're encouraging the women to put aside their feelings, put aside their egos, and let their children see their father. Get them involved in their lives. You got women now that, I mean, you don't need a man. You get born. See how ridiculous that comment is with women. I mean, and I run into them, especially when I'm getting these signatures. You got masculine women in regards to attitude because some other man hurt them and they want to take it out on some other man. It's called displacement. It's a mental disorder. You get that all the time from women. They do it to men. And so men, in retrospect, some of them develop a callous against women and become abusive towards women. It's a vicious cycle. Everybody don't want to accept the responsibility, but it's a vicious cycle. Women do it, we call it passive aggressive. Men do it aggressively, but you still do it. You still do ego type of behavior, and you leave your kids second. Grandmothers, grandfathers are taking care of children now. Grandmothers and grandfathers can't see their grandchildren because the girlfriend or the wife don't want to let the male in their family see the children. Man, this is ridiculous. What is the elders doing? What is the elder women doing? Have you stopped teaching? I'm gonna get on the men, but this is Winning Women Wednesday because this is ridiculous. We are doing this to ourselves. We got women on purpose are not allowing their children to see their father because of some disagreement, some ego. Where are their mothers? Where are their grandmothers teaching their granddaughter or their daughters that you don't do that? If the man is abusive, I can understand. Totally different. But if he had if y'all want to say played on you or got extra women and you mad because he got extra women and you want to not let him see his children, are you for real? His children don't have nothing to do with those extra women. Let's talk about real life. Because that's mainly what it's over with. Because women don't they want a particular man or they want to get back at a particular man. And then they mothers and their grandmothers accept that behavior from their daughters. We are in a vicious cycle of a spiral of self-destruction. We tell the truth here. You know, we actually practice telling the truth. Again, we are a research radio station. Our goal is to improve self, family, and the community. How are you going to do that? By lying. Or putting your ego in front of your children. Selfish. And then the men, we got women that want to have the father in their life, and then the men are gone. They're taking care of somebody else's kids, but they won't take care of their own kids. You got that kind of stuff too. Or you got men that don't work and try to live off women. And don't take care of their children. And then you got these women allowing that. If they don't take care of their own children, they're not going to eventually take care of you. I mean, do you understand that, women and men? If you got a woman that's keeping her child from the father, and you dating her, she gonna do that to you, and you not talk to her to give the perspective from a man side. Now, we want women to win. That's why we call it Winning Women Wednesday. But if we want to win, we gotta want to win. That means we gotta look at what we need to clean up, things that we need to adjust, so we can have better relationships. That's winning. It's said that the women determine the life of her family. The women determine the life of her family, as far as the number of years they're going to live. If the woman don't cook, unclean, reckless, family's not going to survive. If the woman's responsible, sacrifices, loves, family's going to last forever. Less problems. Of course, we're all humans. When a woman actually cooked the food and actually takes time and put behind that food that's being cooked, you're gonna have way more longevity in life versus a woman that take you to go out eat every day, to fast foods, and you know the food is not good. Or they cook in a microwave when you know the microwave alters our food. So I mean, it's important, and even from the male perspective, if you know a male is disrespectful, even when he communicates with you or talks to you or whatever, then there's a potential chance that there's something wrong mentally, or potential chance of something physical, and that abuse down the line. Sometimes we gotta start telling the truth to each other and telling the truth to self. But it was so good to be around family and my great nieces and nephews, and even though the couples aren't getting along together, they came together for the child. They put their differences apart and did something for the child. That's what we got to remember. Let's do things for the children. If we're older, our time is limited on earth. Young people have a little bit more time. We should make their time a great experience. Boss with me.
Yeah. Where we at? Omaha, Las Vegas. Smash. Yeah. Swipe or no swipe. Back up on the set and still them broke ones ain't no piping. I'm in traffic like a license. Pitching with your vices. 10 times out of 10, I'ma get you righteous. Filth 150, push a pivot to the positive. Copped it where the Dodgers live. Stashed it where my Nana live. All I want is Gouda. You can be the loser. If it's looking over dollars, I would never choose her. I prefer to get it dumping. Ain't no set position. Another day, another note. That's another mission. I pull it off like Michelle. Fourth and inch, they put some chippers. My players bid in and hope the game never ever take me under where I'm running. One full season politicking summer by summer. My dice roll up, down, maneuver, I'm back up now. Rainstorms, doggy, I be coming with that thunder cause I'm about that. I'm just a shooter, this is how the dice roll. I maneuver for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like a everybody Everybody hustling cause we all like dough. Smash a be crying up a river, smash a broken. She be acting like a snitch. Team, I be chillin', it's the cream that got me do my thing. Claudia's the miss, yeah. Got a bunch of feelings, better bottle that. I'm yelling like the strippers, where them. Your girlfriend a stallion got a lot of back. If she ever wanna take me shopping, I'ma honor that. Grillin', skrillin', speed, no riddling. Gas tank full, sign a title with dillerin'. Either fly, flop, it get hot, raw cinnamon. Got a tiptoe, inspectors in my piss again. Hustle till you ain't got a breath up, then you go. Enough up, then you brick of 50s in my pocket, they done swept up. And the shooter get respect up. Winner, don't doubt that. I'm just how the dice roll. I'ma do it for the moolah, taking off in flight mode. Feeling like them old boys trying to strike gold. Everybody hustling cause we all like dough.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've been asked to announce the All-Star game. Oh, yeah, it's going down, the Metro High School basketball game. The girls will tip off this Thursday. The boys will tip off Friday night. Oh, yeah, man. We're going to have a good time, so you got to be in the building because I'm going to be on the MC and I'm going to be talking smack. Without a doubt, man. No one does it like me. Shouts out to Chucky Helpburn. Let me get the email. He made a special request that I announced a game. He remembered that I announced a game when he was in 8th grade. Chucky Helpburn is now going to Wisconsin. He got a scholarship. He's going to be playing in the Big Ten at Wisconsin. And he called the boys club. Man, let me see if we can find the email. And he requested that I announce the game. So shouts out to one of the top players in the state of Nebraska requesting the boss announce the All-Star game. So we're going to have a fun time, y'all. We're going to have fun. I'm going to give, of course, I'm going to give the players all nicknames. And I'm going to give their parents nicknames. If you in the building, I'm going to give you a nickname. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk plenty of smack on both sides. We're gonna let the young people have fun. I'm gonna give them the mic, let them talk a little bit, because all you see them is play. So we're gonna get the young people in action. We have some fun with them. So the girls All-Star game is, let me try to find it, man. East, but I want to make sure I get, oh, there we go. Okay, congratulations, you're a winner. We'll be presenting the following awards. So the girls' game is this Thursday. It's going to be at Bellevue East High School. They're going to be doing the girls' high school from Class A, B, C, and D. They're going to be doing a Class A Player of the Year, Class B, C, and D Player of the Year. And then they're going to be doing Player of the Year open for the boys and girls. They're going to be a girls youth program award recognition. And then they're also going to have a group photo for all the winners. The boys game will be same gym. They don't have a time in here. So we're going to get you guys a time when the game's going to start. I'm pretty sure probably start around about 7 to 8. Let me open up the program. So actually the game starts tonight. Today is Wednesday. They got the 7th grade boys and girls all-star game. And then Thursday, they also going to have the 8th grade boys and girls all-star game. That's Thursday. That's before the girls all-star game. And then Friday, got the boys and girls all-stars. So I'm going to be announcing that game. They got the top players, Chucky Helpburn. He plays at Bellevue West. My man Hunter Salas, he plays over at Middle North. Grace Cave out of Weeping Water. Trev Devon. He plays over at Norris High School. And then Miss Harrison, that's Seneca daughter. Arnana, she plays at Marion. And so it's gonna be on, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna be announcing the game of the best high schoolers in the state of Nebraska. They will be here. I'll be at, and we're gonna have some fun. So be in the building, y'all. Be in the building. Without a doubt, it goes down this Thursday. The girls, and then the boys on Friday night. Omaha, Nebraska. The Birds, the Bluffs. It is 8:52. Man, I got to get out of here. I got to go to my alma mater today, Midland Lutheran College. Yeah, I still be coordinating. I still be lobbying, for my university. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. So we appreciate you guys supporting 95.7 The Boss. Also, if you guys want to co-host, I see my man Robert Armstrong or Gwen or June, whoever. Ever want to co-host with me one day, or if you got a aspiration, give me a call, 402-714-6482. That's my cell number. If you are in the listening audience and you had the aspiration of being on the radio, give me a holler, because we're gonna do something a little bit different these next few months. We're gonna have different co-hosts because my girl Martine, she does many, many things. And so flavor to the morning show also. So if you want to come holler at me, be part of the morning show as a volunteer. I prefer someone that has a business. So from you volunteering, that'll be a way that you can advocate your business. You know what I mean? It's free advertising for your business at the same time by coming and volunteering by co-hosting. So think about that. We always trying to give out opportunities here at 95.7 The Boss. I want to again thank Macy, Nebraska, Omaha Indian Reservation for giving a black kid from North Omaha, from Hilltop Projects, an opportunity. I want to thank the state of Nebraska, Governor Ricketts, and even President Trump, yes, for giving me the finances, because I've been asking for money for a while. I want to thank the Omaha Chamber, because the Omaha Chamber, as I'm a member, advocated for me during the grant process. And so it takes different people in order to get the yes. But if you're young or if you're old, my mom always taught me, if someone treats you good, treat them better, because you might need them one day. 1,000, because every yes I needed today was because of work I did yesterday. So our next move, we got a major tour tomorrow at a facility that could possibly provide us the internet that can light up Omaha. And so, again, I want to thank the Native Americans for believing in a black kid from North Omaha. We got it done, y'all. We got it done. We're going to be doing the ribbon cutting in about a couple weeks. I talked to the tribe yesterday. They were very ecstatic. They were very happy. They said they're going to do a major celebration. They haven't done a major celebration in a while, so they might do a powwow. I don't know. I'm with it. So all praise to God. And some people are, or I'm young too, 55, no job. I'm young. If you got a dream, get it done. It might take you a year. It might take you 7 years, like my dream took, but got it done. And so let no one deter you Let no one turn you around. I think that's one of the church song. Came too far now to turn around. So if I can do it, a kid that can barely speak the English language, a mother that couldn't read or write that picked cotton for y'all for free. If I can do it, kid from Hilltop Projects, then you can do it also. I'm no different than you. The only difference is, like my man Joe Edmondson, it's not magic, it's hard work, baby. It's hard work. So you got to work towards your dream every day. I challenge God every day. If Moses, Abraham, if they talk to God, I should be able to talk to God. And so if I take one step, God has to take two steps. So I challenge God every day. Oh yeah, we got a great relationship. Sometimes God take his one step, his two steps. I gotta take my one. I said, God, I gotta catch up with you today. See, I had those kind of conversations. And so we have done the impossible. Oh yeah, we've done the impossible. I told you I work for God. Next, we come into Omaha. They say you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm letting you know it's getting done. And then we're going to implement equity crowdfunding so you can be owners. Oh, yeah. We open it big time. Oh, yeah. You're going to be owners in this Wi-Fi network. We're going to be building here in Omaha. And I got some secrets. I ain't let out all the secrets. Oh, yeah. We're coming out with some different technology when we come to Omaha. Oh, yeah. Black man, Hilltop Projects. If I can do it, you can get it done. Omaha, Nebraska. Today is Winning Women Wednesday. We want you to acknowledge the women in your lives, from your daughter to your granddaughter. But also, we going to put a little pressure on the women today. If you know your girlfriend or your daughter or whomever is keeping their children from their father and they're doing it over some ego stuff, encourage them to do the right thing. We're in this all together. We can't keep blaming a politician for our way of life when we have free will from God. Without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska, again, I want to thank my man Chucky Helpburn, a high schooler requesting William King to announce the All-Star game, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. We're going to have a fun time. If you're in the building, we're going to be over at Bellevue East. And, man, I'm going to have the gym jumping. I'm going to have the gym jumping, y'all. So come out if you want to have a good time. We'll have some fun. Then you need to be in the building because we're going to have a great time. We're going to send those young student athletes off to their next stage in life. There's nothing when a young person, man, that's a great feeling when you're able to go to college. I was able to go to college, the first of my family. That was a great day. I still remember that day. Omaha, boss with me. We out of here.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus? Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real. Here's what I want you all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease. Coronavirus.
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus. Cover your mouth. Say it.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real!
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Are you a business person fed up with working for someone else? Are you in sales and tired of traveling for and selling for a company you don't own? You could partner with iTex, the country's largest retail trade exchange. iTex helps individuals and businesses increase sales, move idle inventory, open new markets, and build cash profit. Now is a great time to partner with us in this fast-growing business. Visit omaha.itex.com. Become an iTex partner. Visit omaha.itex.com.
It's just a public service.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real!
Here's what I want y'all to do.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
The most dangerous disease.
Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene.
Show these people what time it is, boy.
We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus!
Cover your mouth.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real!
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Are you a business person fed up with working for someone else? Are you in sales and tired of traveling for and selling for a company you don't own? You could partner with iTex, the country's largest retail trade exchange. iTex helps individuals and businesses increase sales, move idle inventory, open new markets, and build cash profit. Now is a great time to partner with us in this fast-growing business. Visit omaha.itex.com. Become an iTex partner. omaha.itex.com.
Do your part. Protect the village. By following these 3 simple guidelines, we can help slow the spread of COVID-19 in our community. 1. Wear your face mask when you are around others. 2. Social distance by standing at least 6 feet apart from others. 3. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. Together, we can protect the village. Stay home, stay safe, support the village. Message by North Omaha COVID-19 Community Task Force.
Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go wash your hands, go wash your hands. Where your mask at? Put your mask on. If it's too lit, I can stay at home. Catching COVID-19, you be dead wrong. Keep it 6 feet, you be dead gone. I can't move without that the same song. Every store I go into, gotta have it on. Yeah, the store empty, but the line long. Trying to use the soap, but it's all phone. It's a deadly virus, better pay attention. People out here dying, y'all better listen. Upper respiratory problems, even chest pain. It don't discriminate, this is not a race thing.
Brought to you by Creighton University Center for Promoting Health and Health Equity, COVID-19 Project, North Omaha COVID-19 Community Task Force, and Healthy Village Collaborative. For more information, please go to empoweromaha.com/HVC.
Nebraska has the COVID-19 vaccine to save lives and get our numbers down. It's safe and effective using technology that's been tested for 10 years. It's free for everyone, though administrative fees may apply. No insurance? No worries. You're covered. But if wear a mask, give space, check on each other, and avoid crowds. Beating COVID is worth the shot. The good life's in sight if we all do right. Visit DoRightRightNow.org to learn more.
We got to stand for what's right and what's true. And what's true is our community is in need of help. And we can all do something about it. We have to start with our health. The NOAA Clinic on 5620 Ames Ave screens for everything for free. That's STDs, HIV, blood pressure, and blood sugar. All for free. We must change now. Get a grip on our health. Call us for any questions at 402-933-0737. Remember, it doesn't hurt to be on the safe side. Nobody knows like no.
Freedomtainment presents the Omaha Freedom Festival, Saturday, June 19th, noon to midnight, after the Omaha NAACP Juneteenth Parade. Freedomtainment is a local nonprofit educating, empowering, and entertaining the Omaha, Nebraska community about North Omaha culture. For more information, go to omahafreedomfestival.com.
Go and wash your hands, get your sanitizer. Go and wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go and wash your hands, get the sanitizer. Go and wash your hands, go and wash your hands. Wear your mask, put your mask on. If it's too lit, I just stay at home. Catching COVID-19, you be dead wrong. Keep it 6 feet,